Hey guys, I'm Reese. Welcome back to the Extra 5%. Today I am sitting down with Gilles. We are going to talk about his early days in sales, the setbacks, the struggles, and how to kind of overcome it all. Now, if you're in sales or just starting out, then this one's for you. Let's get into it. Hi, Gilles.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Is there something that you learned the hard way that you taught other people?
I remember kicking myself years and years ago, like really hard, in regret because I stopped learning and I sort of isolated myself for two reasons. One, I think when I didn't do well, I felt like I wasn't good enough and I would just retreat. And then sometimes when I did really, really well, I thought I was, that young, egotistical male in me and in a lot of, people. I just thought I didn't need any help.
Yeah.
And it really cringes me to think back that sometimes I didn't think I needed help. And there was a big part of my life and my career where I didn't think I needed help, and I just thought I was going to be great, knowing what I knew. And that was the biggest mistake I've ever made in my entire career. I think you've always got to hang around. Nowadays you can watch, you can follow, you can listen, you can read, you can watch, positive influences and positive people and successful people in different areas. You've always got to be learning new things. You've always got to be upscaling your skills. You've got to be upscaling your mentality. You've got to be upscaling your attitude. You've got to be upscaling your skill set. You've always got to be evolving. And you've always got to be staying ahead of the game. And nowadays, to make a lot of money, you've got to be really, really good.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, you've got to be good. And there's so much information out there that people that not normally would be successful a few years ago got all this information and are becoming really successful. People are becoming really, really, really good in their careers.
You need to step up your game.
Pardon?
You need to step up your game.
I need to step up my game. We both need to get better.
So
After
much
this
better.
podcast, we're going to go listen to different podcasts. But, so that point in my career where I stopped learning was the biggest problem, because then when I started to relearn, I thought, geez Louise, like there is so much I have to learn.
Yeah.
And I can't believe I got like overwhelmed with how much I had to learn. So now I always learn every single day.
Yeah, you need to. And I think that's like, especially in this kind of industry, people do just get really complacent, and that's why people aren't where they want to be or where they should be. And people just do want to give up. Did you ever feel like you wanted to quit? And if so, what made you not want to quit?
So back on that, you are where you are due to the actions and the actions that you choose to do. So you are exactly in your career where you deserve to be.
Yeah.
And once you understand that, then life becomes a lot easier. Once I understood that, I got really angry. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? But then I was like, okay, cool. I'm clearly not good enough, and my actions are not good enough to be where I want to be. And that opened up another huge chapter in my life of learning, and learning is really, really huge. My memory today, what was that question?
What is going on? You're never going on 2 weeks holiday.
I had too much sleep last night. I think I had 12 hours sleep last night. My brain's still sleeping.
Did you ever want to quit? And what made you not?
Yeah.
I think everybody wants to quit their job.
Yeah. This morning.
I say it all the time to you.
When I was in this podcast with you.
I say it all the time.
No. Do I ever want to quit course? Yeah, all the time. That's funny. I was talking to my dad the other day.
Yeah.
And we were talking about, pardon?
Love your dad.
Love you. And I'll tell him.
Great.
Yeah. I was, you're just so inappropriate sometimes. It's hilarious.
You're talking to your dad about how you wanted to quit.
No.
You're talking to your dad.
I was talking to my dad about
Me.
You. And then I was talking to my dad about, he remembers you in the yellow
Does
dress,
he?
remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, love
he
him.
remembers that he met you. Anyway.
She was big.
And he said, I remember when you used to call me and say, I'm not good enough and I can't do it and I'm going to quit and come back home.
Yeah.
And it was only about 2 weeks ago we had this conversation. I was like, really? Did I used to call you? And he goes, there was a period in your career where you used to want to quit all the time. And I clearly can't remember it. Now, do I remember wanting to quit? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not so much anymore. When you start to get really good and consistent and make great money and you start to build a life around your career, that sort of definitely disappears.
Yeah.
you never do really, really well and then want to quit. It's always when you're going through a bit of a tough time, or you just lose belief.
Yeah, you're going through the waves
mainly
of it.
when you lose belief. So yeah, I do. I think it's completely normal to want to quit. And that person that just turns up every day and says they turn up every day, 365 days a year, 10 years in a row, never want to quit. Maybe there are those people out there, but I don't know them.
Me neither.
We're all human beings, and we're all, squidgy on the inside, and we're not machines, and you're going to wake up sometimes feeling good and sometimes feeling pretty shit. So, but yeah, I wanted to quit quite a bit. What made me not quit is, I think, one of my superpowers. I'm really, really good at remotivating myself. So I just sort of sit down and think, okay, cool. Why am I feeling so shit? And it's usually because I'm not doing well, or things are really tough, or things have really not gone my way, and it's going to take me a long way to get back. I'm like, can't be asked. That's so hard. I've done it for the millionth time. And then I just sort of think about it. I go, right, why am I doing this? Like, what's the goal? And I'm really good at visualizing or thinking about it once I succeed, what I'm going to do with that money, that success, that time, that feeling, Yeah,
you visualize it all.
And I go, right. And I can really easily get myself
going again,
motivated again. Yeah. So it's just about accepting that sometimes, this isn't just, I don't follow every feeling.
Yeah.
If you follow every feeling, life's going to be really difficult.
Yeah. It's going to be a life of emotions.
Imagine trying to follow every feeling.
Every day.
Every day. Multipolar. Do you know what I mean? It'd be crazy.
Literally.
So it's about, accepting.
Yeah.
It's about realigning. It's about giving my head a wobble. And sometimes you need to look at yourself in the mirror and go, like, I've looked at my mirror and go, Gilles, get your shit together, dude. Come on.
Man up, dude.
Man up. Do you know what I mean? Come on.
Pull the big boy trousers up.
Yeah. Pull your socks up and, be a man. Yeah. Come on. So, but I think they're the most character building moments. Yeah. Some periods where you want to quit might last 30 seconds. Some might last 30 days.
So I also think it really makes you realize that you really want to do it. Like, if you feel like you want to quit and you know that you've got that kind of oomph, then you know that you want to do it long term as well.
I think with any career, you're going to have ups and downs. So it's not like you're going to go and find this magical new career next week and in 3 years you're not going to find it difficult. Yeah. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, if it's not difficult, then you're not progressing.
If you don't get outside your comfort zone, you're never going to feel any pain. And if you don't get outside your comfort zone, you're never going to feel any greatness either.
Yeah, 100%.
So, and I've now started to enjoy that sort of fighting sensation.
Yeah. You live for that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I live for it. But
yeah, you do.
Yeah. It's good fun.
I think that touches nicely on my next question. Obviously, you've built an amazing business, obviously with the people around you, but what are the kind of 3 main points in building a successful business?
You've got to be surrounded by you've got to surround yourself with great people. You've got to have a really positive mental attitude, and that's got to inspire a lot of people. And you've got to be consistent. Like, you can't have good 3 weeks and then a bad 1 week. It can't be good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday fall off the horse. Yeah. So consistency, having great people around you, like find great people.
Yeah.
And having that inspirational, positive mental attitude 24/7 every single day is I think are the 3 main things. There's loads. There's discipline.
Yeah, there's
loads, evolution.
But
there's learning. There's people skills. There's time management. There's basics, foundations. There's, servant leadership, magical, all different types of leadership. But I think the 3 main things would be positive mental attitude every single day, being consistent every single day, and surround yourself with great people.
Yeah, you need to.
You do need to.
Did you always believe that you could do it? Did you always believe that you could be successful? And if so, why?
On my first birthday, I apparently turned around to my mum and said, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire.
No, you never.
Can you even talk at one?
No. Multi-million. That's a bit of a tongue twister for a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
God's sake.
With my leg on the cake.
Like that.
Yeah.
Gonna be a multi-millionaire. Oh, he's got patter today.
Really?
Yeah, he showed up.
Wow. I showed up.
You showed up.
After holiday.
Thank God. Alarm bells were going.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that. I always thought I could succeed. I always hoped.
Yeah.
But no, I don't. These other entrepreneurs, maybe they do. I listen to, Dragon's Den and you watch Dragon's Den. I did back in the day, or you listen to podcasts and you got people. I was selling stuff at school and. I was always, on the right track. Mm-hmm. I'm not that sort of person.
Yeah.
At school I was
getting kicked out.
I just was too busy trying to not get in trouble. I got expelled in S3, like year 10. Mm-hmm. I was just trying to, be me, and the last thing I was thinking about was money.
You were a menace.
And then even when I found this industry, direct sales, I loved it. But, did I think I'd become successful? I hoped I would, and I really, really tried. But then I think people, especially this generation, just want success straight away. They want that feeling straight away. They want everything straight away. It takes time.
Yeah, it's taken you, 20 years?
Yeah, more than 20 years. What's it now? I'm 44,
22,
so
21.
23 years.
Yeah. But I think people just think they can just get it overnight.
And I'm only starting to get good now. Like, I don't even think I'm great. I'm I'm getting good.
Yeah, you're half decent.
And I'm half shit, half good.
You're halfway
But
there.
I'm really excited about my 50s. Like in 6 years, I'm like, I'm gonna go the next level.
Yeah, you're gonna smash it.
Yeah. And if I quit,
Hope not.
what
am I gonna do?
are you gonna do? Back to the pub.
Back to cleaner.
Back to the pub. No, like you're gonna find the same stuff everywhere else you go. But I'm also really good at understanding, being grateful for what direct sales has brought me and why it brings it to me.
Yeah, I love that.
And you get to surround yourself with great people every single day. Yeah. Wild people, great people.
Tell me about it.
Few loonies.
That's Glasgow.
Yeah. So I think the belief that you're going to become successful comes with time, and it slowly builds.
How do you deal with setbacks? Obviously, running a business, there's a lot of setbacks every day. How do you manage that, and how do you cope with it?
Managing setbacks.
Reese.
Pardon?
Phone Reese.
Phone Reese. Managing setbacks. I've always prided myself on a few things.
Yeah.
So if there's ever a difficult problem, I'll always be the first one to show up and tackle it.
Yeah. If
there's ever been a difficult conversation, I'll always be the first one to show up and have that conversation. If there's anything needs done, I'll go and do it. And the harder the task, the more I'll show up to do it. That's one thing I'm always just prided myself on doing it. Now, do I want to do that? No, of course not. I think a setback is more of a challenge. And I think the more setbacks that you go through, the harder the setbacks, the stronger the mental health that you'll have, the mental strength you'll have. So I go in it going, what do I need to know? What do I need to learn? And then how do I move forward to overcome this challenge, this setback? So I look at it as problem solving rather than anything else. It's just a problem, and I've just got to solve it, like a mathematical problem, and then keep moving forward.
Yeah, perfect. I think in this business, it's so easy to look left and right. Did you ever compare yourself, obviously going through the kind of motions before you became successful, where you compared yourself to others, and how did it feel? How did you kind of get past that?
Yeah, I remember vividly looking around the office and the salespeople that I was competing with, thinking, I wish I had that person's looks. I wish I had that person's charm. I wish I had that person's memory. I wish I had that person's banter, and I just started to think, well, the only way I'm going to get that is if I hang around them and steal it. Do you know what I mean? Or try and copy and paste it. So
you left out the
I got most
part.
of it. Apart from the looks, I got most of it.
Part.
And the banter part. Yeah. I just thought I just thought that your banter would rub off on me, but it's just not.
Not charming enough. They get
So,
mojo.
I don't know. What was the question again? I'm still in Corsica.
I wish I was there too. How did you feel? Like, did you ever compare yourself to others, and how did you feel?
Yeah. So yeah, I did. Yeah. And I think the one thing I can say is it's interesting. I remember having a conversation with somebody about this exact topic.
Yeah.
And it was years and years ago. This was like years and years ago. And I said, I wish I had that person's memory. I wish I had that person's intellect. I wish I could talk, have a conversation with that person, because if I did, I'd be so much further ahead. Yeah. And they were like, well, what about your X and your Y? What about, they don't have this and they don't have that. And I bet you they're looking at you going, I wish I had his X. I wish I had his Y. And I was like, oh, right, yeah. And then that person was really lovely because they're like, your superpowers are bang, bang, bang. Yeah. And other people don't have them. And that's what's going to make you unique. And that's what's going to make you get ahead. And then I just started to think about, okay, cool. Instead of like, what don't I have? What do I have? And then what can I use that to my advantage? Yeah. And that was huge. Yes. So you're not going to have it all, but what you do have, make the most of it. And it's going to be enough.
Yeah. I see you do that a lot of time when you're managing someone. Like if they've got doubts and stuff, you're like, this is your superpower. And it's lovely to see. Like it's really, really nice because then they really utilise that to their advantage.
Yeah.
And it's awesome to see. So love that. What was the biggest, or what has been the biggest rejection that you've faced, and how did you deal with it?
Loads. Yeah. I think the world throws loads of rejection at you. Yeah. There's nothing massive. Like there's been a huge few challenges I've had, like COVID, which my entire industry in field sales, door to door and call center all got shut. You had the energy crisis. We had, 750 plus people selling for us doing energy. And then when Putin invaded Ukraine, bye-bye energy. That was a pretty big day. So that's what I sort of see those as, rejection, challenges, problems. I think that the more rejection, the more challenges that you face, the stronger you'll be. And although it's uncomfortable, when you get good problem solving skills, overcoming challenges, and then succeeding on the other side of that, your mental health becomes so much stronger. Your mental strength massively increases. So I think rejection is great. I think challenges are great. I think problems are great.
Yeah. They make you better, 10 times better.
And the other thing is a lot of entrepreneurs, they'll always find themselves in these areas of being uncomfortable. And other people might say things to them like, you're always this, or you're always doing that, or you always fall over, or you're always this, or you're always that, or this is always happening to you. But it's because you're getting out of your comfort zone. And the person that's pointing the finger probably never gets out of their comfort zone. So, you're out there and you're learning and you're falling over and you're picking yourself back up again. They're learning. It's huge because in 5-10 years, you're going to be so much stronger, so much more skillful with a much, much stronger mental strength. So I think it's great. I think rejection's great. If you're constantly getting positive problems, not negative problems,
then it's a good day.
That's good. But if you're going out and causing problems and issues yourself, then that's a whole different story.
I think in this industry as well, it's like people don't believe in themselves. Others don't believe in them either. And I know that obviously you speak openly about like your mum and dad when you first moved here, and they didn't believe in you whatsoever. How did you deal with people who didn't believe in you? Walk it out, or?
It hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really, really hurt. I remember I was in Australia and I just hit a really big pinnacle achievement in my career. I was really young. I was 23 and I went home to Australia. I went home business class and surprised my parents, and it was really amazing experience. And to be able to go onto a plane and go left, and not right was 23 was just the best feeling. Yeah. I remember when the hostess came up and she was like, would you like any champagne? I was just like,
Give us that all.
What the actual, bottle, please. And I went home and we had this big family dinner and everybody was like trashing sales. And this was 20 something years ago. So it was 22, 23 years ago. So I think it was 2003.
I was born in 2002. That's scary.
Yeah. So you weren't even talking.
I wasn't
The
one.
world was a better
and I wasn't
place.
saying that I wanted to be a multi-millionaire.
No. And so when you were born, I was at a dinner table with all of my family and they were trashing sales because back 20, 25 years ago, sales was not cool.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurship wasn't cool yet. The world was a very different place. You had to go work for a big corporate, which is now which everybody hates doing. And I got, it was really bad. And my mum she said, that's enough. She'll really like sales. He's really good at sales. I'm going to have no one talk ill of Gilles' career anymore. Yeah. And the whole table went silent and awkward. And I was like,
scared of Mrs. Baudet.
And it really hurt.
Yeah.
I still think about that to this day. And the older you get and the more successful you get, the quieter the white noise will be.
Yeah, because you proved them all wrong.
Yeah, I just knew if I became successful, everybody else would be quiet. Yeah. Because when you're not successful, everybody's got an opinion, which is fine. The majority of them just care about you.
Yeah.
But when you become successful and happy and everything seems to be great, no one says anything anymore. Everyone's like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so, so happy for you. So my advice is yes, it hurts. You'll always get it in different forms. But the more successful you'll be, the more removed you'll be from it. So get grafting.
Love that.
Yeah.
Get it on.
Get it on.
Did you ever feel like an imposter just starting out? Obviously, young Gilles boy, Australian, moved to Manchester.
Yeah.
What did you tell yourself when you started out in sales? Like,
when I started in sales, I just thought it was going to be a couple of months and then I was going to go back to Australia. And then I just started to do well, started to make some money, started to progress, had people on my team, and I just sort of stayed. I just loved the UK. I just loved.
You still love it?
Yeah. Yeah, I really do. I really do. I really loved the UK. I really loved it. It was new. It was exciting. I was 22, 23, 21 when I started this industry. Yeah. It was all very exciting. And the world wasn't as close as it is now. Yeah. There was no internet. Yeah. Well, there was internet, but
not like it is now.
Not like it is now.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, there was no like YouTube. There was nothing on your phones. Yeah. You couldn't do anything on your phones like that. So traveling was just so cool. Yeah. Traveling's cool now, but back then it was just like so new to me. So I stayed. I just started making great money selling. I started really enjoying selling. And people would say like, why, you're doing door-to-door sales. Like, isn't that tough? And I'm like, no. Yeah. I could think of 1 million jobs that are tougher. Yeah, are people rude to you? And I'm like, some are, but
you get to talk to people every day.
They close the door and then that's them gone. They don't chase you down the street, trying to batter you. They're not there every day.
Well, I mean, there is rough parts in the UK.
Yeah, but if you're nice, they're nice.
Yeah.
So I just stayed. And I just got further and further on in my career. And the further you get on, the less likely you're going to leave, the more rooted, my roots were. So happy.
Perfect. What advice would you give to somebody who's putting in the graft but just hasn't seen the results yet? Just keep grafting.
Just keep going.
Just keep grafting.
Just keep, don't give up.
Yeah.
Give up. Go back to school.
Sales isn't for you.
Go to uni. Sales isn't for you. When you get rejected the first time in sales, so the first person that says no,
just go by.
You go by.
Done.
Hand in your tablet.
See ya.
See ya. Go to uni. Go do an arts degree. I think that it's the same recurring theme. It's nothing is easy. Nothing is easy. Yeah. And I I think you've got to continue. You have to continue to graft. I vividly remember another story when I was like in my late 30s. I was like so angry at the world. I'm like, I have grafted for so many years. I made great money. I'm not making great money now. Like, you know, what does the world want from me to become successful? Like, what more can I give? You know, how many lifetimes do I need to sacrifice? My best advice is, welcome to entrepreneurship.
Yeah. It's a roller coaster.
Get over yourself. Keep grafting. We all do it. And then some, times 10. Learn. Maybe you're just going in the wrong direction. Maybe you're just, you're a couple of degrees out. So learn.
Perfect.
And that might help.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Of course it will.
What's boring? Obviously, we know that you love discipline, you love routine. Probably been on holiday for 2 weeks, sent you sideways. That's why I can't remember anything. But what is something boring or repetitive that you do every single day that's led to your success?
That's what my success?
Led to your success.
Honestly, just getting out of bed and giving it my all every day.
Yeah.
I just try and turn up. Obviously, my routine in the mornings changed to what it used to be. Yeah. But the basics are always still the same. I try to go to bed at the same time every night. Yeah. And I did when I was in my 20s. And I would get out of bed at the same time every single morning. And I would be like, let's get after it. I just had that positive attitude in the morning. No matter if I woke up with a headache, if I woke up a little bit depressed, if I woke up excited, if I woke up ready to go, I'm like, I'm going to leave this door, like my flat, my house, and I'm going to give it everything I've got.
Yeah. Gillie Boy 100.
Gillie Boy 100. Gillie 100.
I'm going to start saying that's catchy.
Gillie 100.
When you come in the morning, I'm going to go Gillie 80, Gillie 100.
Okay.
Like now you're about Gillie 60.
Now.
Gillie 100.
140, like
you're
laid
giving
back.
it. Giving it. Did you ever hate parts of the process of going through kind of building your business or going through building the teams? And if so, what made you push through?
Yeah, there are parts of building business I really don't like still to this day.
Yeah.
And there are parts of this business that I absolutely love. So the bits that I don't like doing, I try and do at the start of the day. And I set myself a time limit and I just go in and go, right, I have to get this done. And the better I do, the more successful I'm going to be today. So I just give it everything I've got. And I know what time I've got to work really, really hard to. So let's just say I've got to do something really hard for like 3 hours and doing a task I really don't want to do. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool. It's 12 o'clock now. 3 o'clock, I'm going to finish. I'm going to go and have something to eat. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go and hang out with, people. I'm going to go and, be on my phone. But until then, I'm going to give this everything I've got. So I'm just very disciplined at like getting that tasks done that I don't want to do. But yeah, there's loads of stuff.
Yeah. I think people don't normalise that enough. Yeah. I think people think, oh, but Gilles or whoever it is, but they love their job and they love everything that they do, but there is parts of it that you don't necessarily like.
Yeah, of course.
So.
But that's almost the bit that sets you apart and makes you build a business, because you do the bits that you don't want to do that you should do, and you do it really well, and you do it every single day for a matter of 10 years, and
Look at you now.
Gillie 100.
I'm going to start saying that every day. So catchy.
Gillie 100. So yeah, people have this, I don't know what people think, but some people have this vision that, find what you love doing and you'll love it every day. I don't believe any of that.
Me neither.
Yeah,
You'll never work a day in your life.
I wanted to be a multi-million since I was 1. It's like bollocks.
Yeah.
I've never wanted to quit. No, yes, you have.
People just say what they want people to hear.
Yeah.
It's not true.
Bollocks.
Yeah.
Have I wanted to quit? Yes. Yeah. Is it tough? Yes. Do the parts that I don't like? Yes.
Love that.
Give yourself, head a wobble.
Yeah.
What else are you going to do? You know what I mean?
Gillie 100.
Gillie 100. Let's go. You can't be Gillie 80, can you?
Oh, so funny.
There must be parts that you don't like.
Of course, working with you.
Working with me. When Gillie comes in at 10.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Gillie 10. But you just got to do it.
Yeah, nobody loves their job. Well, people love their job, but they don't love everything about it. Yep. It's impossible. And anybody that does say that is lying.
I think they're lying.
Or they just don't want to face the truth. Anyways, moving on.
Okay.
What was your first real win that made you thought, yep, I'm built for this?
I think just selling. I remember my first sale.
I remember my first sale too.
Yeah.
And a flat in Motherwell. Yeah.
Flat in Motherwell. How charming.
Yeah. Big block of flats.
Mine was a terraced house in Sale, Timperley in Manchester. And I had a pair of jeans on, a yellow polo, and a pair of white Lacoste slip-ons. They were all the rage.
You wearing Lacoste?
Yeah.
Love.
They were just comfy.
Yeah. Okay. You just wanted to fit in.
I bought them because I lived in France before, so I just bought them for knocking about in France. I didn't have any money, I didn't have any clothes.
Yeah.
And I remember I ran down the street and then I jumped and did a 360 and I felt so happy. I did a 360 jump, just spun around and jumped. I was like, I sold.
So
I just love that feeling.
Yeah.
That feeling of selling was just fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm like, the transaction happened. They gave me money for this product. That they had no idea I was coming to the door.
Yeah.
They had no idea about this product. They had no idea about this venue that I was selling.
Yeah.
And then 10 minutes later, they hand me over a check for £30. Do you know what a check is?
Yeah.
It's like a piece of paper. Yeah? Okay. And
I'm not that young.
I handed them over a piece of cardboard with some writing on it. They gave me, a piece of paper with some writing on it that was money. And
Fake note.
I made a sale. That was the best feeling ever. And I just think that I keep chasing that dopamine hit.
Yeah, 100%. I would say that's like in your early career. Let's say your 30s, 40s. What was like one of the big wins that made you feel that, right, okay, I'm good?
When I was 30 or 40.
Yeah, like I think just obviously that was like your younger career. Throughout the years, what's another kind of example of something that's happened to you that sticks with you?
When people around me started succeeding.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, you get a huge hit off of that.
Yeah. But it was like, if people are succeeding around me and under me, then this is gonna be big. People started buying cars and houses and, holidays and, lives. And I was like, whew, this is big. Yeah. This is good. This is going to work. Yeah. It's not just...
Not just you that's successful, it's all the people around you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what it's all about.
Huge. Yeah. Way more important. My job, my goal was always to create, double-figured millionaires.
Yeah.
I was just like, I just want to create more than 10 millionaires. Yeah. I think that'd be unbelievable.
That'd be so cool. Let's do it.
Yeah. So, we're on our way of doing it. We've got a couple already. So it was just really, really great feeling, because you just think to yourself, people are succeeding around me from this business I built. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's epic.
Yeah.
What's something that you learned the hard way once you started managing people? Obviously, you manage all different types of people.
Yeah.
From all different backgrounds, from all different cities. What is something that you find hard doing that you've learned how to cope with or deal with?
People will never be you.
Yeah.
Good people are hard to come by. But there are good people out there.
Yeah. Diamonds in the rough. Diamonds in the rough.
You can't control other people.
Yeah.
That's it. You can only do your best in leading and managing and setting the right example, but you can't control other people. So not to feel down when other people let you down, because people let you down all the time, and that's okay. Just keep marching forward. Keep finding new people, keep setting the right example, and your team around, or the people around you, will increase. It just takes time.
Yeah. Like that's something you try to teach me all the time. Because I get really frustrated. I'm like, but you're like, you can't control what they do, Reese. Like, you can only control how you react or how you show up.
Yeah, so, can't control it. Yeah. It is what it is. And some people massively let you down, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
But, if you rely too much on one person and that person lets you down, it's going to hurt.
Yeah.
But if you learn not to rely on people, or choose who you rely on, who you should rely on, it becomes easier. But yeah, I just realized that people aren't me. There aren't that many great people, but there are a lot of great people. You've just got to find them.
Yeah. Just keep digging.
Just keep going.
That's the quote of the podcast. Just keep going.
Just keep going. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And lastly, Gilles,
Yeah.
if a young salesperson is watching right now and they think that they'll never be like you, or they'll never be like that, or they'll never become successful, what would you want to say to them?
If somebody's watching this podcast and they think they can't be me,
Or they won't be successful,
or they can't be successful, I would say if you could have seen me at 21 compared to me now, you would 100% think you can do it.
I love that.
Yeah. Is that all right?
That's the best answer yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll give you hope.
Yeah.
Of course they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people just need belief.
Yeah. Yeah. People are surrounded by like sports stars, especially like footballers, and they're all successful so young. Sports people are also successful so young. Everybody on YouTube's, most of them are just faking it, how young they are and successful they are. And everybody just thinks everything's going to happen in their 20s. I just don't think that happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely doesn't.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah. They need to have the long-term motivation head on for that to really sink into them.
Yeah. So it's a process of just continual self-improvement and self-development to get to where you want to get to. Mm-hmm. But 100% people can do it. You could do it 4 times quicker, 10 times the money I've got. Like you could be way bit more successful than me.
Yeah.
God, yeah. And it wouldn't be that difficult.
It wouldn't be hard.
It wouldn't be. I don't think it would be. If I had it again, I would do it 10 times quicker, 10 times stronger, 10 times better, 10, 20, 100 times the money with all the mistakes I've made. But it is what it is. I'm looking forward, not backwards. Yeah. So, but yeah, if you saw Gilles at 21 and you saw me now, you'd be like, yeah, I can do it. Yeah.
Lastly, Gilles.
Yeah.
Any final tip to anybody that's watching right now?
Steer clear of you.
You'd be buggered. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Were you really thinking in that one there? Is that why?
No.
I just wanted to rinse Reese one time.
It was funny. Yeah, I believe. No one's going to believe in you except yourself while you're not successful. Mm-hmm. So you've just got to learn to believe in yourself, and you've got to learn to keep going. And instead of thinking to yourself, I can't, it's like, how can I? What do I need to learn? Who do I need to talk to? What book do I need to read? What audio book do I need to listen to? What podcast do I need to listen to get to that next level? Mm-hmm. So it's like, what do I need to do to get to the next level? You've just got to believe. Yeah. No one's going to believe in you. Mm-hmm. Maybe grandma or grandpa.
No one's going to hold your hand.
Yeah, my grandma always believed in me. But no one really does. And it's, and that's fine. You don't need that. You just need to learn to believe in yourself. If you can believe in yourself, then you can do everything else will change.
Perfect. Love that. Well, thank you very much, Gilles, for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the extra 5%, and we will see you shortly.